Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Rants and Gunner in the building, bruv. Saturday special, bruv. What you telling me, bro?
Happy Valentine's Day, mate.
Hey, bro, I can't lie, bro. I'm loving the Arsenal meltdown, bruv. I'll tell you that.
I even bought you a rose, mate. What do you reckon?
That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you man bottle the season, bro, that's all I need. You know the ones. I'm a simple man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple man, Lee, bro. Just give me an Arsenal meltdown at the end of the season, bro. And just, you know what I mean, can keep everything else, bro. You know me.
No. Listen, Arsenal better win a trophy, mate. That's all I'm saying. If he don't win nothing,
it's a trophy now, yeah, Lee. It's just a trophy now.
I've already said
bro,
trophy.
I
You
love
can't
this.
even pin that one on me. I've always said trophy. bro. I said give me the League Cup and be done with. But these top gooners, they were the ones saying no, majors only. We only want the majors. Cool. Well, let's hope he wins one, mate. Otherwise, I don't need to say anything at the end of the season. They would all be saying it for me. I don't need to say anything.
I love this, yeah, bro. The change in tone is nuts. You know them way there, bro. Like, bro, Arsenal fans were like, "Rad, no one's challenging us." You know what I'm saying? This is too easy, and now all of a sudden it's just any trophy, please. Yes, man.
Listen, Rants, I've said it for 7 years. Just give me a League Cup. Yeah. The meltdown, after the Man United game was hilarious. Because everything that I've been saying for years about this manager, they will start saying. And their true colours come out when we fuck up. All the time. Yeah, but then they'll sit there justifying shit show after shit show. And then when we win a game, they'll tell people like me, "I'll just be happy. Just be happy we won a game. Why are you being negative? We just won. Just won a game." Yeah. And then when it all goes south, yeah, bro, I swear to God, they all come out and say what I've been saying for weeks. Yeah, it's not sustainable doing X, Y, and Z. It's not sustainable with this. This player will be out injured next. Why are we getting so many injuries in training when he tells us we don't train? It's true. Where's Saliba? Where was Saliba the other day? Oh, he's ill. No, he ain't. He's been nursing a fucking ankle injury since Anfield away, game 3. Yeah. And I even predicted he'd be out next. I said it in my press conference reaction the other night. I said Saliba, Gabby, Saliba, Timber, or Rice. I said, wouldn't surprise me if it's Saliba. All of a sudden, he weren't in the squad the other night. Oh, he's ill? Oh, really? When I comes to manager sat in the press conference the day before then and said only Marino and Dowman are out injured. Everyone else is fit and available. 6 hours later, 29's out for a month. How's that happening? So he's lied in his press conference again, bro. Yeah, the guy's a serial liar.
Yeah, but it's mind games though, Lee, because he don't want to tell people that man are injured before the game, because obviously he doesn't want people to know what team he's putting out, innit? It's all mind games.
Yeah, we know what team he's putting out, bro. I predicted 10 out of 11 every week. We know what he's going to do. We know what his subs are going to be. I predicted Martinelli would come on 83rd minute. He came on the 80th. I was like, guarantee Martinelli rocks up on the 83rd minute. And behold, 80th minute, Martinelli's on the pitch. Bro, it's too predictable. All of his subs are the same. Yeah, Noni Madueke, caught life the other day because that goal masked how dead his performance was.
Oh, the header.
Great goal. Great cross.
Keeper should have done better though, man.
Yeah, he was way too low down on the floor. Yeah, but at the same time, that manager the other night absolutely cocked up them subs. Why are you taking Nkapia off? He was the only player that was getting us up the pitch and crossing the ball. Yeah, and you take him off and you bring on the wild horse. Oh, he's fun to watch. Was he fun when he came on? Calafiori, the sweet prince. Yeah, do me a favour. Yeah, the underwear model. Stick to underwear modelling, mate, because you can't play football. Yeah, it's jarring. No, he's rubbish, Rants. Yeah, but it's fun to watch. Bro, we all knew that they were going to score. I was sitting there, right? You have this with United, yeah? You know after 10 minutes whether you're going to win a game. Because you can tell how the tempo is, what the passing's like.
Yeah.
It's snapping the passes around. Yeah, the players on it. Yeah, it's the tempo high. Bro, we had a chance to pull away again and go 6 points again. We've just seen them beat Liverpool at Anfield in the manner they did. Then we've seen them wallop Fulham. And we go out and do that. Yeah, they ain't winning nothing, mate. Yeah, we'll be lucky if we win that League Cup now. Yeah, they're mentally gone.
I agree. I think mentally you man are on tenterhooks at the moment, bro. I think you're one result away from completely folding. Yeah, completely folding.
We've got Tottenham next.
Bro, you got Tottenham and Chelsea, bro. Like, bro, your two London rivals queuing up, yeah, to pile misery on your team, bro. I can't lie. This is not a good position to be in because they'll be super up for this game knowing what it means for your season.
Oh, facts. Yeah, and the thing is, as much as I don't rate that Rossini, he's going to come with a different game plan to the last time because it's not a knockout competition. It's a league competition. So, I don't know, man. All right, listen, we better fix up real quick. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to slip. We're going to slip real quick. Yeah, we've got Wolves on Wednesday. Yeah, then we've got Tottenham. Then we've got Chelsea. But again, Wolves, that's not an easy game. People are going to laugh their bollocks off and say it's an easy game. It took 2 own goals to beat him at the Emirates. Yeah, maybe we'll go and batter them. Who knows? Yeah, but the way we're playing right now,
you should batter them, to be fair.
Yeah, we should. But we should be beating Brentford. Then when people say, oh, it's a tough away game, why? We're the best team in Europe, right? We're the best team in the world, right? That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Yeah,
we're supposedly the best team in the world. We're the best manager in the world. We're the best defence, the best goalkeeper, the best midfielder, and the best right winger. Cool. Why can't we go and beat Brentford away then? Make it make sense? Yeah. What did Starboy do when he came on? Nothing. He literally didn't get a sniff of anything, bro. That guy didn't even want the ball. He was just standing on the touchline the whole half, or most of the time he was on. Yeah. What did the captain do? Oh, but he upped the tempo. Well, if we went any slower, we'd be in reverse, mate. It's not rocket science, is it? Yeah, all that captain does, Rants, is he comes on, he runs around, just flaps his arms around as he's running. So it makes it look like he's being really busy as he's running. Oh, but he had a hand in the goal. He didn't do anything, mate. Yeah, why is he marking their centre-back? Yeah, Van der Berg or whatever his name is. Why is he marking a 6'4" giant? Yeah, he's the weakest player on the pitch. And then, that was on a corner. Then, who was marking the geezer? And it was the same guy, Van der Berg. He flicked the header on. Why weren't he marking his man at the back stick? And why is he marking that guy this time around? Make this all make sense to me. Then he's laying on the floor. Yeah, after he's kicked the geezer who scored the equaliser in the midriff. Yeah, he's lying on the floor. Yeah, maybe his tampon fell out. I don't know. Yeah, that real talk. Like, I'm sick to death for that captain, bro. Yeah, that manager completely cocked that game up with his subs.
Yeah, bro, it's a game that you should have lost.
They did absolutely nothing in that game. But again, why is it easy to sub Eze at halftime? Why not easy to sub? Why is it not easy to sub somebody else at halftime? Why is it always Eze that gets subbed at halftime? Yeah, that is the first time that I've sat there and said, get that striker off the pitch. Yeah, that ain't a game for that striker. Yeah, we weren't playing well. We weren't crossing the ball. Get Jesus on the pitch. No, Jesus never came on. Let's play the striker for 90 minutes for the first time in the league since October. Why that game? Why didn't Jesus come on? That's the game where you get the ball, he can dribble, he's tricky, yeah, and he might nick you another goal.
No, that's for the physicality though, because Brentford were roughing you lot up though.
Yeah, but that's why you get a tricky player on the pitch that can run around by free kicks.
Yeah, but the manager weren't thinking about that. The manager was thinking about, like physically, we need to match Brentford, innit?
Yeah, because the manager always thinks about the opposition. You don't need to think about the opposition. Yeah, it's Brentford, bro. Yeah, all you have to do is stay tight at the back. Yeah, and 1-2 touch passes. You can't have any team in the world apart doing that. When Man United played us the other weekend, why did you beat us? You got tight to us, you nicked the ball, 1-2 touch football. Yeah, you beat anyone playing football.
Yeah, but our players are better suited to that, bro.
It's jarring, man. It's so annoying, yeah, because this is when people want to sit there and chat crap. We should have beaten Nottingham Forest. We should have beaten Sunderland, and we should have beaten Brentford. Yeah, that'd give us another 6 points. Yeah, we'd now be 12 clear, Rants. So forget Man United, forget Liverpool home and away. Them 3 teams we should be beating.
Agreed.
Yeah, and people want to sit there and go, "Oh, don't panic, don't panic." Shut up. Don't panic. I ain't panicking. You lot are all panicking. Yeah, because you put 6 years of effort into this manager. I couldn't give a fuck whether he's here or not. Yeah, couldn't care less. These men have done the utmost to keep him in the job. Yeah, so when it all folds up at the end of the season, yeah, it all comes tumbling down if you don't win the league. Yeah, I don't need to have a rant and a rave. Yeah, they're all going to be doing it. I'm going to sit there laughing, saying, "Back your manager. Keep him. Give him another 6 years. Give him another billion." I mean, come on. What's the excuse now? I heard Ty saying, "Oh, the refs are a disgrace." We've had more decisions in our favour than anyone this season. What is he talking about? Yeah, Gabby should have been sent off. Yeah, he kicked the geezer in the leg. Yeah, booted him, wiped him out, missed the ball, and he was on a yellow card. Yeah, so why didn't he get sent off?
Yeah, that was a red still.
That was the other way round. Everyone would be giving it robbed. Arsenal were robbed. Yeah, get out of here. Fuck off. I'm sick to death of it, Rants. Yeah, and at the end of the day, yeah, we should have been 9 points clear when we played Nottingham Forest. Yeah, and now we're 4 points clear, and Man City are back in full. Yeah, and people can sit there and say, "Oh, but Man City and Arsenal are, look at their fixtures." Doesn't matter what our fixtures say. What form are they in when we're playing them? Don't matter what it says on paper. What we've got Wolves here. Go and have a look at Wolves' last 5-6 games. They're not getting banged.
No, they're not.
They're not getting banged. Not in the Forest. Yeah, sacked Sean Dyche the other day. In the last 6 games, they've taken 1 point less than Arsenal. They've taken 1 point less. I think they've lost 1 game out of 6 and they've sacked him.
Fuck.
Yeah. Why did they sack him? Because he had 34 shots against Wolves and didn't score a goal. Bye-bye, you ain't good enough, mate. Yeah. It's true though, isn't it? Everyone's banged Wolves this season, apart from you lot. And us, we got lucky. Yeah. Pretty much every team has slapped them to pieces. Yeah, but all of a sudden, if you go and have a look at their last 5 games, they're losing by the odd goal here and there.
Yeah. Now,
Wolves they're not getting walloped.
Wolves have been on form for a while because even the game that you lot, beat them, yeah, like they played well. Do you know what I'm saying? And they were in some decent form, and they were showing signs of being in decent form. And didn't they beat West Ham or something like that?
Yeah, slaps them 3-0.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they showed signs of getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Wolves in the last 6 games have lost 3, drawn 3.
Which is decent for them.
And Forest have only lost 1 of their last 6. They've taken 9 points. Yeah.
Ooh.
9 points. In fact, they're level with Arsenal. We've both got 9 points.
That's crazy. And they sacked their manager.
They're 9th in the form table, Forest, and they've sacked him. Do you know how mad that is?
It must have been about something else, bro, because that's not really making sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Man United at the top of the form table, 14 points out of the last 18. Yeah, Bournemouth, we've got to play them soon. Yeah, they're second, 14 points. Chelsea are third, 13 points. Yeah, Man City all of a sudden are 4th in the form guide. Yeah.
You are 4th?
Man City. Arsenal is 7th.
So who are 2nd and 3rd?
Bournemouth and Chelsea.
Ooh.
So I'm saying Bournemouth were level with you lot. Yeah, they're joint. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
They've taken 14 points out of the last 6 games. That's what I'm saying. When people want to look at the table and go, "Oh, the fixtures go, oh, we've got to play them." That's a win.
Yeah, you got to look at the form table as well.
You got to look at what form they're in on the way in. Yeah, because it might look easy on paper. Yeah, but if they're unbeaten in 6, whatever team you're playing, or won 3 out of 4, and something like that, bro, it's not an easy game anymore, is it? Because their tails are up. They're Bournemouth, the start of the season, were flying. Then they had a mad drop, and now they're back on form again. Yeah, Palace, they're shit. Yeah, I'd love to play Palace now, but we're playing last day of the season. Yeah, if we play Palace now, it's an easy win. But when we played Palace, yeah, they were in great form.
Yeah, they were in good form, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they beat Liverpool around that time, didn't they?
It's just so jarring, man, because we didn't even look like we wanted it. Yeah, where's the guy that's going to get the ball and just say, sod this, I'm slapping it top bins?
Yeah, but bro,
No,
this
no
is
one.
why. But these are, bro. When I was showing my working out and I was telling you this is why I think you lot ain't gonna win it. People are chat for me, bro. Like them moments do matter, bro. Like those are the moments that beat you when you played us. The Cunha and the Dorgu moments. You don't have a Cunha in your team that can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have a Dorgu that's gonna do that in your team. You don't have no one that's gonna produce those moments. You don't have that. And the thing is, yeah, I said it before last season, yeah, the reason why you didn't win the league was the amount of draws, yeah, that you got, bro. And the draws are starting to pile up now, Lee. They're starting to pile up, bro.
We've
you
had
know what I'm saying? And there'll be
three draws
plenty
in the
more.
last 6.
Well, there you go. And you know why? Because you don't have the players that can turn draws into wins. You don't have those players. Do you know what I'm saying? And over the course of the rest of the season, I'm telling you, bro, there's a few more draws coming in here. It doesn't have to be losses, bro. Draws are worse than losses sometimes because draws give you a full sense of security because people say, oh yeah, I'm beaten in 6, I'm beaten in 8, I'm beaten in 10. But if 4 or 5 of those are draws, you're better off losing some games and winning more.
If you lose a game and win a game, that's 3 points. But if you draw 3 in a row, yeah, you're unbeaten, but it's 3 points.
Well, exactly. This is the point. This is exactly the point, bro. Because in the league, it's mad. I think in the league, I think Arsenal are the only team that have lost less games than us, which is crazy. Do you know what I mean? We're 4th. I think we've lost 6 games. I think.
You have. No, you've lost 5 games.
Oh, and you've lost how many? 4?
3.
Oh, 3. Well, there you go. So
yeah, your level with City on 5.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
But this is the thing. I said this on a stream the other night. Yeah? If you had beaten Everton at home, which you're supposed to, yeah, and Wolves, which you're supposed to, yeah, you would be literally 5 points behind Arsenal now.
There you go. You'd be in a title race.
You'd be in a title race. Well, you'd be, sorry, how many points won? No, you'd be 7 points behind us. But you'd still be in a title race.
Still be in a race. Do you know what I mean? We'll be outsiders, but we'll still be in a race.
Yeah, you'd be. No, you would be. Yeah, you'd be 7 points behind. Yeah, you'd be on 50 points. You'd be level with Villa.
Yeah.
No, and that's just 2 games. Everton at home, Wolves away. Or Wolves at home, whatever it was. Yeah. That's 5 extra points. Just them 2 games. This is why we got very fortunate you kept that manager for as long as you did. Yeah, because if you'd bought Carrick in a couple of weeks earlier, you'd be up there already. Yeah. Yeah. You'd be up there already. Yeah, and I know you fucked up the other day and didn't win and blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, you lot are flying at the minute. You ain't
but
lost
also, we didn't
6.
lose, blood. Everyone's talking about us not winning, but the fact that we were 1-0 down, yeah, and they were defending like dogs, yeah, and we still turned it around and we made positive changes as well, positive substitutions. The manager put on 2 strikers and went for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be getting credit for not giving up, yeah, and not losing that game. Instead, people are talking about the fact that we didn't win. But it's like, bro, that draw was better than the loss, bro. Because that extra point kept us above Chelsea as well. Because Chelsea drew.
Yeah, they did, yeah. It's the Leeds.
And they were 2-0 up.
Plan, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's talking about that Chelsea draw. They were 2-0 up and they bottled the lead at home, yeah? And everyone's talking about Man United's draw away from home against an informed West Ham. That's what's hilarious. Like, that's how narratives in football, this is how narratives run football, bro. Because Chelsea's draw was way worse than ours.
Yeah, 2-0 up against Leeds, and Palmer missed an absolute sitter at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 yards out, he put it out the stadium.
Yeah.
So how'd you miss that? Like, nobody's talking about him. Yeah,
nobody.
Because it's Cole Palmer and he scored twice and he's English. That's all it is. That's all it is. Right, it's mad. Yeah, West Ham have turned that around a little bit. Yeah, and that's why, like, I was gutted that they fucking conceded, man, because it was like they'd only be like 3 points, I think, behind Tottenham. Yeah, and then obviously the next day they sacked Thomas Frank. Yeah, but I was like, oh man, that was a finish from Sesko as well. Yeah, but I was like, everything was going in our favour, man. Leeds got a goal back, then they got another one. Yeah, I was thinking, come on, Forest, get a goal. Yeah, I'm watching the Tottenham game. Yeah, the other day, and I'm watching Archie Gray celebrating going from 15th to 15th on an equaliser. Yeah, which then ultimately led to a loss. Yeah, and his former club Leeds going above him. Like, these shameless bastards need to stop celebrating equalisers, bro. Yeah, what are you celebrating? You're 15th, mate. Yeah, running around with his tongue out of his mouth, giving it all of this. And it's like, bro, you do know you're 15th and you ain't going any higher.
Yeah.
Like, what are you celebrating? Yeah. And then all their fans booing. That football club is cursed, bruv. Yeah, that football club's a disgrace. Then they go and sack him. Should never hired him in the first place. It's true, though, isn't it? What's he ever won in football to get that job?
Yeah, but to be fair, it's like, bro, do you really need to win anything to get that job?
Well, probably not. But then what do they want?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, let's be real now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you know, mate.
Bro, they've done the serial winner one with Jose. Sacked him a week before a trophy. Yeah, a week before a final. That right there alone tells you everything you need to know about that football club. They're not serious about winning stuff.
No.
You sack a guy that you would want in a one-off game to manage your team.
Of course.
And you're in the final. If anyone could beat Man City in a final, it's him. And you sacked him. And then put in, who was it they put in? Some PE teacher in charge, and then they lost.
Ego, yeah, but that PE teacher's going to get them a point at Arsenal, bruv. Watch. Bruv, watch. No. Watch, bro. I swear down.
Who's the new manager? Have they got a new manager yet?
Igor Tudor, they got.
Who?
Igor Tudor, bro. He's dead food, bro. But bro,
when he at Juve?
Yes, he was. I think he got sacked.
I know who this guy is. No way is that their new manager.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they chose him, bro. It would be interesting to know who appointed him.
I swear this guy was an assistant at Juve, right? Or was the manager at Juve? Yeah, he was at Juve.
The manager, bro.
Yeah. Look at the state of this guy's record, by the way. Yeah, he was at Juve. Yeah, now he's at Tottenham, interim. Yeah, he was at Juve in 25. He got the job. In 24, he was at Lazio. 22, he was at Marseille. Bro, why'd you keep getting sacked? Yeah, 2020, sorry, Juve assistant. 2020, Hajduk split. 2019, Udinese. 2017, Galatasaray. 2016, PAOK. 2015, Hajduk split. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clubs in a decade. You're getting sacked every year, mate.
Boy, this guy's hey, bro, I tell you what, shout out his agent though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's keeping man in employment. You know what I'm saying?
Big clubs, apart from Tottenham, he keeps getting jobs.
Solid, bro. Do you know what I mean?
These clubs that still find work. That 10 clubs in 10 years, bro. 11 clubs in 10 years. How?
Bruv, sensational agent.
These men keep falling upwards. It makes no sense.
Yeah. How's the man getting all them jobs, bro?
Bro, that guy's not going to last long, trust me. Yeah, he's like, why is he only interim? Why aren't they giving him the full job?
Because they're trying to get Pochettino back, apparently.
Crazy. It says show the medal record. He's won absolutely nothing.
That's crazy.
Perfect manager for the Spurs.
How has he had all them jobs and he ain't been successful in one of them? It's crazy,
Mad, isn't it? That's actually mad. Yeah, look, in his first Champions League match with Juve, it was a 4-4 draw. No, that's crazy.
All right, it's going to be interesting, man, to see what he actually brings to this this Tottenham team, because I don't know what his USP is. I don't know what style of coach he is or anything like that, bro. We just know that he's not a successful one.
Yeah, he got sacked in October after losing 1-0 away to Lazio, ending their winless 8-game streak. Yeah, Lazio have gone 8 games, but yeah, cool. 8 games without a win, play Juve. He was there for 7 months, and they sacked him. But that's what I'm saying. Now Tottenham have gone, oh, he'll do. What are you talking about? The guy lasted 7 months at Juve, bro. Like, they should have gone and got De Zerbi, if anything. But again, what's he ever won?
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. And they're saying that De Zerbi's on the list. But why would De Zerbi go to Spurs, a club that's worse run than Brighton and Marseille, the teams that he was last at, bro? Andrew already called out their lack of ambition. You know what I'm saying?
Spurs fans all in meltdown.
He's right though. To dare is to do, bro. But they're not. But bro, they're not trying to sign They're not trying to sign any players for now, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man said you signed me Solanke and 3 teenagers, and he only had to, fucking hail up Solanke because he just didn't want to be disrespectful. But you know he didn't want Dom Solanke, bro.
No, never. Yeah, so there is to do. He goes, it's written all around their stadium. It's everywhere. It's on them. But then what they daring to do, bro?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The mediocrity is a killer, bro.
How many more managers got to call that club out before anyone wakes up?
No, but the wickedest thing is, yeah, what's so funny about Tottenham, yeah, is as soon as Ange called them out, yeah, then all of a sudden I'm seeing Spurs fans saying it. But bro, I've been saying it for a while. I've been saying, bro, your team's not serious, bro. Like, you can blame the managers till the cows come home, yeah. What is Ange and other managers meant to do with these players, bro? Like, you spent like 40 odd million on Brennan Johnson, bro. Like, who told them that was a good idea?
40 on Archie Gray.
Yeah, like, brother, what? Do you know what I'm saying? And Archie Gray's a decent player, but one, he's never worth that. And two, we don't even know how good he's gonna be. Like,
don't worry, mate. It's a curious club, mate. It's a curious club, mate.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro, they've had Jose call it out. They've had Conte have a biblical meltdown.
Oh, yeah.
And get himself sacked. Yeah. They've had this guy come out and say it. How many more managers got to keep saying it before people go, well, actually, yeah, maybe the ownership is a bit fucked in it. Yeah, they spend money. They spend a lot of money. Yeah, I don't think they're far behind Man United's Premier League spend. Yeah,
they spend though. It's just the wages. The wages are low, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't want to pay the money. They'll pay the money for the fee, but then they won't pay for the wage. That makes no sense. If you're going to go and buy a player for 60 mil, you've got to pay him proper money, innit? Yeah, otherwise you ain't getting them. Yeah, 40 million on Conor Gallagher. Like, Atleti must be pissing themselves. That's all they paid for him. They got their money back and he's been crap. Like, they got their dough back. They're thinking, fucking hell, that was a result. Got rid of him. And then that money went and bought Lookman.
Oh, facts. And he's landed cooking there, isn't he?
Yeah. They slapped Barca the other night, man.
I've seen that still. Ademola, bro. And
did you see the first goal, the own goal?
No.
Eric Garcia's outside of his own penalty box, passed it back to the goalkeeper, rolls under his foot, went straight in.
No.
I say, he went to put his foot on the ball, he just rolled straight in. Yeah, it was in about the 5th minute or something. Yeah, and then after that, he just battered him.
And that was at Atleti as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. The pressure after that, after you go 1-0 down against Atleti, after a mistake like that, the pressure must have been nasty.
The way they were moving the ball around, though, I had it half time because obviously Arsenal were playing, so I put the highlights on. Bro, the way they were moving the ball, again, 1-2 touch football. It wasn't so much that Barca were crap defensively and their high line and all that crap, yeah? It was just how quick Atleti were moving the ball. Right, 1-2 touch football. Griezmann's goal was cold as well. Yeah, Griezmann and Lookman were on smoke. Yeah, but
I can't believe that Griezmann was still balling out.
Yeah, come on. I think he's only about 33, right?
Nah, he's older than that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think Griezmann will be closer to like 34, 35, I swear.
That's mad. Yeah, they got
yeah,
Atleti do have ballers, bro. That's right. Yeah, they had Baena on the bench. Adebayor's just sat on the bench chilling, bro. Sorloth was chilling on the bench. Oblak chilling on the bench. Weren't even their full team, bro, and they battered them.
That's mental.
Yeah. Yeah, Alvarez was balling. That's what I'm saying, yeah? The way they were moving the ball around, that front three, crazy. That's a problem if you run into them in the champs.
Yeah. Griezmann's 35 next month. That's what I mean, bro. Like, yeah. Crazy. And he's still doing his thing, bro. You have to respect it, bro. He's looking after himself.
Yeah, the thing is, he's never relied on pace, though, is he?
He hasn't. He's an intelligent player.
Yeah, he's a sick baller. Yeah, and his movement's class. Do you know who he reminds me of? Yeah, like Sheringham.
Yeah,
I see that. Just links play, but he's always in the right spot to score a goal, and he can finish.
See that. Yeah.
All different types of finishing.
Yeah. I see that. Very smart player, bruv, Griezmann, and the way that he's reinvented himself, bruv, and changed up his game, bruv, as he's aged as well.
Yeah, facts.
Serious player, man.
Yeah, 34 million for Lookman, bro, is crazy.
Brother, I can't believe that no Premier League teams went in for Ademola Lookman for that price.
Mad, isn't it? We done 50 on Noni Madueke, mate.
But this is what I'm trying to say, like, and to be fair, you needed a left winger, but these lot are trying to sell Eze as a left winger, bro, and Eze's not a left winger.
Eze's not doing anything, bro.
He's not.
He was walking around the pitch like he'd lost his dog. No, he was. It's like, you know, when somebody's walking around the park and they've lost their dog. That was him. Yeah, that was him the other night, bro. He was fucking awful. Yeah, and he's been awful all season. Yeah, this man painted a mural of him before he kicked the ball for us.
But this is what I'm saying, bro.
Now they're all sitting there. It's fashionable now. Yeah, they're all sitting there going, he's been crap. Get rid of him in the summer. The amount of people I've seen say get rid of him in the summer is crazy. Well, hang on a minute. What are we doing with the mural then? Well, we're getting the geezers to come back with a bit of fucking paint remover or something. Like,
yeah, bruv. Come on, man.
To fucking scrub it off. Like,
it is what it is. You can just replace him with the guy that they replace him with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, bro, it's jarring because, like, I know there's a player there. You know there's a player. We all know Eze is a good footballer. Yeah, he's playing like he's like got a gun to the back of his head. Like, you will pass the ball. You won't dribble. Yeah, you will just pass sideways. You're not allowed to have freedom. Yeah, it's like he's scared to express himself. But this is
he's definitely not himself. Do you know what I mean? He's definitely not himself. He's playing with the handbrake on. But that's because that's what your manager. This is what your manager demands. But this is why I said that it was a bad idea him going to you lot anyway. As dead as Spurs are, yeah, like they should have got him instead of Kudus, bruv, probably.
And they could have got both.
They could have got both. You're not wrong.
Yeah, he don't look.
They could have got him instead of bro. They spent that money on Tell already, didn't they?
Another cock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been Grealished. He's been Grealished, bro. This manager is the enemy of football, mate, for attacking players.
Yeah, but at least with Grealish though, even if Grealish is having a quiet game, he'll still show something. Like Eze's not showing anything apart from that Tottenham performance. Yeah, like he hasn't shown anything.
Absolutely nothing, bro. We're nearly 3/4 of the way through the season. Sorry, like it's jarring because you're right. With Grealish, like he'll drag you up the pitch. He'll at least get free kicks. He'll do something. He's involved in the game.
Yeah,
this game, bro. The game passes him by. Yeah, and it's easy to sub him off. But at the same time, any one of them could have been subbed off at half time. Yeah, and when we see Noni Madueke coming back out second half, Ola went mad. It was like Noni's coming back out. He was fuming, and I'm like, why is it Eze coming off?
He ended up scoring though, Noni. Do you know what I mean? Even though he's playing shit.
Yeah, but that masked how bad his performance was.
It did.
He was fucking rubbish, Rants. Yeah, and it's like, why are you taking the geezer on, stopping, and then taking him on again?
That's what he does, though.
The ball.
That's what he does, bro.
I went mad in my fan cam about him. Yeah, same with the captain as well. Them two are a disgrace. Yeah, that captain's a fucking disgrace. Yeah, that captain, as soon as he came on, I was like, well, we're done then. Oh, but he was involved in the goal. Yeah, cool. He was also involved in their goal, mate. Yeah, what is he doing? Yeah, Noni Madueke, take that headband off, mate. You're not Ronaldinho. Maybe it's too tight. Maybe it's too tight round your head, mate. Yeah, because like what are you thinking up here when you're taking a player on, stopping and taking him on again? How many people, Rants, how many players can you tell me that you've seen in your life that can stop a player after taking him on, then take him on again successfully? Ronaldinho.
Yeah, not many.
That's probably about it, bro. Messi.
But Lee, that's also what happens when you play inverted wingers. This is what happens because he doesn't really want to go down the outside because he wants to cut back onto his left foot. So if he does go down the outside, he still wants to cut in, and this is the problem. This is why when he goes down the outside, he will stop because he still kind of has a bias of cutting back onto the left foot.
That's true. And then this is why I don't like this inverted crap. Yeah, get down the wing, cross the ball. Yeah, the one time we actually got a proper cross in the box, we scored. Yeah, and then Capia was trying it all game. He just weren't executing it. Yeah, he was hitting it off the defender. It was going for a corner, it'd go out for a throw in, it'd come back to him, whatever it may be. Yeah, but it was at least trying to cross the ball into the box to the striker. Yeah, it just so happened it was Madueke that scored that one. Yeah, it was a great cross. But again, if you look at the cross, one touch cross.
Yeah, but that also came from a poor clearance from Brentford. My man should have just hoofed it up the pitch.
Yeah, but how many times do you see goals? Yeah, one touch cross, panic, it's in the back of the net because you don't have time to set yourself. And it's like our goalkeeper, another fucking liability. Oh, but he made a great save. Yeah, he was the one who caused it. He rolled the ball out to Declan when Declan weren't ready to receive the ball. Yeah, and then he's scrambling back in goal, and Igor Thiago should have scored. It was a great save. Yeah, cool. But you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. Yeah, and let's be real. On another day, that striker for them has about 4 or 5 goals. Yeah, he weren't clinical enough. Yeah, but I'll tell you something, he showed our striker how to play, how to play up front. But again, they played to his strengths. Hoof it up to him, let him muscle up with the centre back. Yeah, let me link play, quick touch off to the fullback. You know, quick touch off to the winger. Now I'm getting in the box. Yeah, we don't play like that. Our striker did nothing. Yeah, why? Because we don't get the ball to him. Yeah, and then he don't get involved in the game. And then when he does, he trips over the ball. And it's like, just get the ball in the flipping box, mate. Just cross it. Yeah. And people that want to sit there and tell me all season, oh, but everyone parks the bus. Well, did Brentford? They didn't park the bus. So why couldn't we beat them then? We've got all these players that are all amazing. We've got the best manager in the world. Yeah. All these players are wicked players. They're beautiful players. That's why we're top of the league, because they're the best. Well, why couldn't we beat them then? Because they didn't park the bus. It weren't like we had to beat a low block. Why couldn't we beat them then? Because we ain't good enough.
It's not even that. You could have and probably should have lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have. When he had that chance at the end and spanked it over the bar, I was like, oh, he's going to score. I was like, thank fuck, he's put it out the stadium. He had about 4 chances in that game. There was one where he could have squared it, and he took a split second to take the shot, and Mosquera last-ditch tackled him. If he squared that, that's what's happened. And his mate was wide open. But again,
it's a mad
how
thing.
easy is it to break through Arsenal? 2 passes, they're in. Every time. 2 touches. Yeah, and Declan Rice giving it all this, covering his mouth at the end of the game when he's talking to Hendo, yeah, at the end of the game. Yeah. Why didn't he shoot? Why is he trying to pass to Gyökeres? He was 12 yards out. Just hit it, mate. That would have put us 2-0 up. Game's done. Yeah, and then he's got the audacity, Declan, to come out after that game and say, well, if you can't win, don't lose. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I heard people saying stuff about his comments, but I didn't know what the comments were. Well, that's what he said post-match.
Yeah, straight after the game. If you can't win, don't lose. How about win, mate? How about that? What do you mean if you can't win? You're telling me that we can't beat Brentford? Well, we ain't going to win the league then, are we? We can't beat Sunderland. We can't beat Chelsea with 10 men.
Yeah, but to be fair,
we can't beat Forest and we can't beat them.
To be fair to Declan, we all knew that was the mentality of this team and this manager, because that is Mikel Arteta in a nutshell, bro.
Yeah, facts.
If you can't win, don't lose, bro. And that's why you drew 14 games last season.
How many have you won this season? I think it's about 6 already.
At the moment, you know what I mean? And I think there's plenty more of those coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a few. There'll be a few more, 100%.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, we've drawn 6.
Yeah, so I believe that fully encapsulates the mentality of the Arsenal manager anyway. So I think what Declan said is pretty much the message that these men have been given all season. And it's,
100%,
don't lose.
Yeah. 100%.
And this is also why losses affect Arsenal the way they do, bro, because of that mentality. It's if you can't win, don't lose. Whereas City, I feel like City are more used to losing games, bruv, and losing games don't really faze them. Like,
no, true. Yeah, they've lost. They've drawn 5, lost 5. Man City. We've drawn 6, lost 3. Yeah, so they've dropped points in 1 game more than us, but we're 4 clear. Yeah, is what it is. They've lost 2 more. Yeah, but they go on bad spells where they do lose games. We go on bad spells where we just draw, and then we have a loss. Then we go on 5 wins. Yeah, and it's all brushed under the carpet again. Yeah, we're not playing well, and we ain't played well for weeks.
That's it.
Yeah, we ain't played well since Liverpool. In fact, before Liverpool. Yeah, in fact, the start of all of this was probably Sunderland away. Yeah, when we drew 2-2 right to death. Because then after that, we fucked around against Wolves and nearly found out. Yeah, Man United we lost. Liverpool we drew. Forest we drew. Yeah, we've been poor since that Sunderland away trip. Yeah, and we ain't playing well. The only players that came off of that pitch the other night that can say they actually played all right, were Nkappi, who should never have been subbed. Yeah, Declan and the 2 centre-backs. The rest of them were crap. And when you've got that many players not on job, and you ain't winning. Doesn't matter what team you're playing against. When you've got 8 players, 9 players, 10 players in your squad that are featured in the game and played crap, then you're never going to win the game, Rants. Yeah, that's why you lot were losing every week. Yeah, because 9 or 10 of your players, out of your subs included, weren't playing well.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're not going to beat Wolves. You're not going to beat Everton with 10 men because 9 of your team ain't playing well. And when you've got 7, 8, 9 of your team playing well, you're going to wallop most teams. Doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, if Arsenal have 10 players out of 15, yeah, or 16 available on match day, if 10 or 11 of them play well, we're beating everyone. Yeah, we're pretty much beating everyone. Same with you lot. Same with Man City. Same with Liverpool. That's why Liverpool won the league last year. Most of their players every week were playing well. That's why they're not
I
doing
agree
anything
with
this
that.
year because they're all falling off a cliff. They have 1 or 2 players on a match day that play well, and that's it. You can't have 9 passengers and win a game. You can't. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. Yeah, if you got 2 passengers, you can win most games. Yeah, so I don't matter that he had a shit day, like Kirkes, for example. It don't matter that he's had a shit day or McAllister's having a bad day. The other 9 got us through. Yeah, the goalkeeper made a save, or Salah turns up, or Gravenberch scores, or Szoboszlai turns up. Somebody's turning up. If you've got 2 players that ain't turned up, you can carry them. But if it's the other way around, you've got 2 players that are only turning up, you ain't carrying nothing, mate.
I completely agree, but this is why I've given Carrick so much credit, because I've seen a large number of team performances under Michael Carrick where obviously you can highlight players like Casemiro that has like pretty much stood out in every game. But other than that, a lot of these performances, everyone's playing well, bro. Like you can't find a player that hasn't played well, and that's usually down to coaching and the manager picking the right team and playing the right system that facilitates the squad you have. So, yeah, I completely agree.
It's not rocket science. Just play players in their right position, Ruts. Yeah, none of this funky, stupid systems. Just play everyone where they're supposed to play, and you'll get an output. Yeah, and they'll be more naturally set up for that because that's what they've done all their career. If you're playing a right winger on the left wing, he's not used to playing left wing. He's a right winger. Yeah, and he's done that all the way through academy level, all the way into professional level. That's why you now thinking you're slicker than everyone else and playing him somewhere where he's not comfortable, then hoping to get a tune out of him. You know, all your manager's done is come in and said, right, F this formation. We're going back to this, this, and this. You're playing there, you're playing there, you're playing there. And look how good you are. You're flying up the table. Yeah, and like I said, if you had beaten Everton and beaten Wolves, yeah, you'd be 7 points behind Arsenal right now and you'd be in a title race. Yeah, because 7 points is still a title race.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, because like if Man City can chase down 8, then surely a team can chase down 7, right?
Yeah, but also it depends on if it's in your hands and who you're playing, innit? I hear you.
Yeah,
the reason why, because City have to play you at their gaff. Do you know what I mean? It's a 2-game swing for you lot. Do you know what I mean? If you draw another game and it becomes less than 3 points, then it becomes it's in their hands. So
yeah, it's still in our hands right now.
Yeah, it is.
We don't need to go and beat Man City at their ground.
No, you don't. A draw's enough.
Yeah, take a draw, move on. Another game off the board.
You know what I mean? I big up for the message. He said we got over the line in one pressure game, which was against Leeds. All the other pressure games we fell short. The rest of the games this season are pressure games. 2 wins in 9 ain't enough. I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah, 2 in 9. Crazy, isn't it?
See, so if you've got 2 wins in 9 in the league, yeah, that's what I mean. And this is what I was saying, guys. If they got 2 wins in 9, yeah,
we've only lost 1 of them games, I think. So actually 2 of them. Aston Villa and maybe the Aston Villa's. Yeah, Aston Villa will be in that 9. Aston Villa.
They got 2 wins in 9, but Man United fans are getting upset that man couldn't win 5 in a row. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. Like Arsenal got 2 wins in 9. And they're the top of the league. So 5 wins in a row in the league is crazy, bro. Like most teams are not gonna put a run of 5 wins in a row together in the league. Like we've only got 12 games left. So I don't think we'll probably see a 5 wins in a row. And if we do, it's probably gonna be from City.
Maybe.
Because it won't be from Arsenal.
Yeah, we're not playing well at all, mate.
Yeah.
And Man City, like I said the other day, the worst thing for us is the manner of the win that they got at Anfield, the way they did it. If they were 2-0 up and conceded at the end, yeah, they wouldn't have been celebrating, jumping up and down in Anfield.
Yeah.
They would have walked off the pitch, job done, shit, Arsenal are still clear. Yeah, but we've closed the gap. But the way they did it right at the death, yeah, with Haaland breaking his goal drought, penalty, all the bullshit, like blah, 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 the red card at the end as well. That gave them a massive lift. Yeah, and then the way they took Fulham apart was just ridiculous. 38 minutes, mate, they could have been 16 up. Yeah, they were relentless in that first half. Then they take Haaland off, yeah, and just said, yeah, cool, we don't need to get a fourth goal. We're 3-0 up, mate. And they just played like Arsenal in the second half, just pass, didn't even try and get a fourth. Yeah, and it's like, then the pressure's now back on us. And everyone's going, yeah, but, you know, we're still top. Cool. We're still top until we're not top. Then what? Because this manager has proven he can't chase a club down and win. He's also proven that we're top and he still can't win. So why is everyone so cocky? Yeah, he's never won the league, bro. We've been 8 points clear. I'll just be happy we're 8 points clear. Just be happy we're 4 points clear. Well, cool. Did he win it? So what evidence is there to suggest he's going to win it this time around with a smaller points gap? Yeah, they've got, I think, 11 or 12 players, Man City, that have been signed since not the January window gone, the one before. Half of their squad. So they're on a rebuild. Half of their squad is brand new players, bro, that have signed within the last 12, 13 months. So how is rebuild Pep only 4 points behind finished article Super Duper Mick? Mate, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, but they look at all the money they've spent. Like this guy ain't spent £1 billion.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but look, but they
also
City
sell a lot better than Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're able to spend that money. They actually sell well because their net spend is completely different, bro. Arsenal, bro, you don't sell well.
No, we don't sell well at all. But we sold Zinchenko for £1.5 million.
Yeah,
or €1.5 million. We bought him for 35 and paid him 150 a week. Yeah, that's an absolute disgrace. Yeah. But again, that's Edu's problem that we've had to just go, fuck it, we'll take a hit on that one. Yeah, and we've got this with a lot of other players as well. Some of these players are nicking a living. Bukayo Saka's one of them. You know, we need to have a serious conversation at the end of the season about that guy, bro. Yeah, whether he needs to be in next season or not. Yeah, that guy does not want to be on that football pitch.
Didn't he just sign a new deal?
Yep, 300 a week.
Gee.
So who's buying him? Bro, he's done. The guy did not even... Anyone who watched that, that's in this chat, yeah? Anyone who watched that game against Brentford the other night, the guy didn't even want the ball. He didn't even go towards the ball to get the ball runs. There was a guy, I think it was Rico... what's his name? What's the number 3? What's the number 3 for Brentford, the fullback? Can't remember his name. Yeah, he had a blinder of a game. He was standing on the D outside our box on a corner for them. Not one person was near him, Rants. He was wide open. If they had just fizzed that ball lower onto the D, he could have took a shot straight away. But Bukayo Saka didn't even look at him. Didn't even look at him. He was the closest man to him. Not once did he look at him. And he was on the penalty spot. That guy's on the D. He had all that space. If they whipped that ball low across the ground from that corner, yeah, he could have just fizzed that top bins. Yeah, and I'm like, Rico Henry, that's it. Rico Henry, yeah, that's it. He's a good player, he is.
He is.
He played really well against us. But that's what I'm saying. Everyone keeps talking about this all singing, all dancing defence and all that. No, what are you talking about? Look how many chances they had. Yeah, they were ripping us apart at times. Yeah, we're gonna beat Chelsea's 15 record yet. Oh, sorry, mate, we're 3 over it. Just saying. Yeah, and we're still winning the quad. Yeah. Oh, but we're on for the quad. So are Man City, by the way.
Yeah, facts.
So Man City, they're in the Champions League, FA Cup, yeah, League Cup final, and in the league. So Man City, what, a Man City scary? Oh no, sorry, it was Liverpool bottle it when Man City beat them the other day, wasn't it? Liverpool bottle it. What are you talking about? The narrative, and this is why you said about narratives earlier, yeah, with clubs and players and teams and shit like that, yeah. But about Man United got the draw away at West Ham, Chelsea drew at home. Yeah, it's the narratives that run on this app as well, and online in general. Yeah, if Arsenal had beaten Liverpool in the fashion that they beat them, yeah, if we had done that, Arsenal are mentality monsters. Arsenal will win the league. Yeah, Arsenal got over the hurdle. But because it's Man City, Liverpool bottle it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, 100%. 100. But that's what I was saying. I was saying that City, yeah, you can question their quality, but you can't question their character, innit? Because they've shown many, many times when the heat is on them, yeah, they can turn up and get what they need to get, innit? And this is why I place so much emphasis on the return leg when you go to the Etihad. This is why I place so much emphasis on the cup final, because the cup final against you guys will be able to tell me who you guys are, if you're still the Arsenal of old, which I believe you are, and also the City still have a bit of the City about them, bro, because that win against Liverpool was kind of a reminder that like we still know how to dig deep and get results in it. That's what City was saying, because that win there was massive. That was a massive statement. That was.
And the thing is, they've got so many players that have got over the line together in that team.
Correct.
Yeah, they've got Rodri, they've got Doku. Yeah, they've got Pep, obviously, the manager, who's got over the line 6 times in the league. Yeah, they've got Bernardo Silva. Yeah, they've got players in that team. Diaz, Stones. They've got players that have won together. Yeah, what have we won? Nothing. Yeah, and then you have Haaland, obviously. Yeah, and when it matters, normally they turn up. Yeah, so it's all well and good being top of the league and running away with it in October champs. Yeah, now do it when the pressure's on, because the pressure is on and we're folding already. Yeah, we're folding already. Yeah, no, Man City tight, scary. Man City is scary, right? Mentality monsters. Yeah. He better win the league this season, mate. Otherwise, there's going to be some biblical meltdowns within our fan base. Yeah, because they can't sit there and gas up a League Cup to me.
I believe they're pending me already, bro.
Cup, but they can't chat to me because I've been saying for 7 years winning the League Cup.
I think they're pending though. Like, I seen a video that one of my guys posted it on his story. Some Arsenal fan basically telling the players to get behind the team or something like that, and I was busting up, bro. Like the video was going viral, and he was getting bare angry. Like, the Arsenal fans can kick the balls for these guys, bro.
It's pathetic. It's mad.
I said, get behind the team and that. It's like, bro, like,
get behind the team. Why? How about the team get behind us? How about that?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like Arsenal fans haven't been backing their team, but bro, the way you lot have been playing is simply unsustainable, bro. Like, this is not the performances we're seeing from Arsenal has absolutely nothing to do with the lack of support from the fans. Because if anything, this is probably the most positive I've seen Arsenal fans for most of my life, bro. Like, a lot of them genuinely believe that the league was already won.
Yeah, we're going to run away with it. October champions, September, October, November, December. Oh my God. Yeah, we're going to win it. We'll have it wrapped up by March. Really? Based on what, mate? Like, based on what? Oh yeah, we're going to win the double. We're going to win the treble. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Yeah. I find it hilarious, fans, because they don't believe a word they're saying, half of them.
No, they don't.
The thing is, they've been so conditioned by this manager and the constant PR, they all sound the same. Genuinely, they all sound the same, Rants. Yeah, and you just ask them 3 questions, and they all say the same shit. Yeah, it's 3 questions I ask them. Yeah, who do you want if he leaves? Luis Enrique. Really? So why the fuck you backed him for 6 years then? Yeah, straight away you put a pin in their balloon, bro. It's burst. So you want a serial winner, but you're keeping a serial loser because what? Because of what? Oh, but look at where he took us from. Look where he took us from. He put us in 8th. I've never seen Wenger in 8th, mate.
Yeah, but that's Ruben Amorim. This is what Man United fans did. They went, oh, Michael Carrick is benefiting from what Ruben Amorim built. And these were the same people saying, oh, the owners didn't back Ruben Amorim. These are not his players. The same guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruben Amorim took over the team 4 points from top 4, yeah, and then had us in a relegation battle. So these men always moving the goalposts, bro. Do you know what I mean? So no one can't say we went from 15th to 4th this season. Brother, he put us in 15th. We were never supposed to be there.
Facts. We were never supposed to be bottom of the league when Nuno was top with Spurs.
Mm.
First time in English football that has happened. Yeah, he should have been sacked then. Should have been sacked by
Facts. I remember them days, bro. You and Spurs done flipping switcheroony, blood.
Yeah. He should have been sacked after losing to Villarreal.
Mm.
There's so many times this guy should have been sacked. But now, this fan base, the majority of this fan base, not all of them, the majority of this fan base are just happy to be in the conversation at the top of the table. They couldn't give a shit where we finish. Yeah, but we're in a title race. Yeah, we're in a title race. We're going up against corrupt Man City. That's what they tell you. Corrupt, 115, all this shit.
Yeah, they're cheaters and that. That's the narrative, innit? Just in case man don't win. Oh, yeah, they're the cheaters anyway. Look what they did in the summer. They bought this, they bought that. They spent this, they spent that. Like, Arsenal haven't been spending money. Bro, I've seen all the excuses coming out, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I already know exactly what they're going to say at the end of the season. Yeah, it's an absolute disgrace. You know, some of the refereeing decisions, injuries caught up with us. Look how many injuries we had. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but we've got 2 players for every position, right? We've got the best squad in Europe. He's out of excuses this season, bro. Yeah, he is out of excuses, mate. I'm telling you right now. I don't care what they say. If you don't win that league, there's the door shut on the way out, mate. Goodbye. And he ain't winning the champs. Let's just be real with it. We ain't good enough to win that. Yeah, because when it really comes down to the crunch, he'll get out tacticked. Yeah, get away with it in the Premier League. You ain't getting away with it at the highest level, mate.
I agree.
The top level in Champions League football. You come up against Luis Enrique, he's putting your pants down. Yeah, because he's tactically better than you. He's got better players as well. And they know how to rip you apart because they've done it last season. Yeah, we come up against Bayern Munich. I reckon we lose to them as well. Yeah, man, they've got Diaz available this time.
I think it's just the pressure. You know what it is? We can talk about what Arsenal's level is or isn't. But for me, it's always when it's crunch time, can you get the job done? That's it. Like, these one-off games don't mean nothing. I've always said the same thing. You judge Arsenal the last 10 games of the season. That's when you judge them. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I mean the last 10 games, I mean the last 10 games that, assuming that they're challenging for trophies, may that be cup semi-finals, whether it's Champions League, whether it's FA Cup, whether it's League Cup final, whether it's the last 5 games of the Premier League season. If we combined all of those games, what do they do in these games? This is when you start to judge them. When the pressure's off, bro, like, whatever, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is.
Come back and say, people say that. I say that all the time, man. So people go, yeah, but the pressure is on because you still have to be in that position. You still have to get to that position, and it's pressure every week. I'm like, no, it ain't.
It's not.
No, it ain't.
You're right.
It's completely different. Yeah, because when you're looking at it thinking, right, there's only 5 games to go, yeah, and we're 5 points clear, then you go and drop points to Everton away or something stupid. Yeah, now Man City win. Yeah, now you're looking over your shoulder with 4 games to go. Then you make that stupid mistake. Now you got a red card. Yeah. You ain't doing that in game week 4. Yeah, you're doing that with 4 to go. Yeah, and this is the difference between champions and pretenders, mate. Yeah, and the amount of money this guy has spent, the amount of players that are injured, bro. Half of these players got scars on their bodies because of this manager. Yeah, I'm not even taking a piss. Bukayo Saka's got a 10-inch scar on the back of his leg. Yeah, it's, but Matty said earlier, big up Matty, big up everyone. But that he was sat on a hot water bowl before he came on the pitch. Like, bro, we know he's getting injured again soon. Yeah, we know Saliba's been injured all season, so why does he keep playing him? Mosquera's fit and available. Yeah, Calafiori plays 3 games, gets injured. Yeah, where's Ben White? Has anyone seen Ben White? Oh, yeah, he got injured again. And now he's not fit and available to play, so we're sitting on the bench. Yeah, Timber's another one. He was fucking awful the other night.
Yeah, he was. Bruv, I told you, man, you're looking like Ashton Hall, bruv. I'm telling you. Like, he was really looking like that, bro. It's crazy. Like,
again, he's not fit, Rants. That guy's playing through injury. Yeah, and if anyone wants to question me on that, just go and have a look at the podcast he went on, the Dutch podcast last year.
Yeah, he moaned about that last season, didn't it?
He blatantly said the manager knew I was injured and I could barely walk before the second leg of PSG. I could barely walk. And he goes, I was in a group chat with my brothers. They were saying, how are you going to deal with Barcola, Doué, Cavra, Dembele? He goes, I have no idea.
Ripped in that game.
He got ripped by Kvaratskhelia in that game.
Yeah.
He said, I could not walk. I'm like, so he's got a history of playing this guy with an injury. Bro, Ben White's dusted. Yeah, that guy will never be the same player he was 2 years ago. Saka is dusted. 29. What's happened to him then? Oh, he's pulled a muscle. Of course he has, because he ain't fit to play in the first place. You've been forcing him in the team. Yeah, it's jokes, bro. And the maddest thing is, I've called every single one of these injuries, fans. Yeah, 90% of them I've called in order that they're going to happen. How can I do that? If I know that, surely the club know that. I'm not getting paid millions of pounds to tell you whether they're fit or not. Yeah, they got all the analytics. They got all the best doctors. They got all the best surgeons available to them. They got everything available to them. He sat in a press conference before the game the other night, and he said, Mikel Merino's out. It could be 3, 4, or 5 months. We don't know. But he will do everything he can to speed his recovery up. Why do you want to speed this recovery up? Why don't you just let him recover, mate?
Yeah, like he's back when he's back, bro.
Yeah. And this is the difference between a top manager and a pretender. Pep don't speed players, rush players back in. Yeah, he did it once with Rodri. Yeah, and then that cocked up and he got injured again. So that he learned from that straight away and said, no. And he was available to play football for about 6 weeks. And he didn't play him. He said, I need to get him 100% fit because the running's coming down the road. Yeah, and now he's not playing him 90 minutes every week. Yeah, he hooked him off the other day. Yeah, when they were fair enough, they were winning 3-0. But he ain't playing him 90 minutes week in, week out, that's because he knows that he's very important to how they play and how they run a midfield. Yeah. So what do we do now? We just rush you back, mate. 29, rush back. Jesus, why didn't he play the other night? Why? Because he ain't fit to play games. He can't play 3 or 4 games in 2 weeks. Yeah, so why is he in the squad anyway then? Like, it's so jarring, Rants. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, the next manager is
gonna... though. They'll have man in the squad sitting on the bench knowing that they can't play, innit?
Yeah. Oh, look, he's back. He's back. He made a song and dance out of Jesus being back. Well, why didn't you start him then? Why didn't you bring him on off the bench yesterday then or the day before? Why didn't you do that? Because he ain't fit to play. He shouldn't be playing in the first place. He's had 4 knee surgeries at our football club, Rants. 4. Yeah, he shouldn't be playing. That same with Saka. I said to everyone about Saka, bro. I said, watch this season. So well and good scoring against Madrid. Watch this season. That guy has fell off a cliff, like I knew he would. Yeah, what's going to happen is he's going to go to the World Cup and probably get injured. Yeah, that's if he gets to the World Cup, because he might be injured before it. Then he's going to be doing exactly the same performances this season. Again, next season, Declan Rice will be fucked by the end of the next season. Yeah, so he either gets in, Declan will get a big injury, a massive injury, yeah? It's going to keep him out for months, either by the end of this season, during the World Cup, or early next season. Because you can't play the way he plays, 100 mile an hour up and down the pitch, for 60 games, then go World Cup, then come back and do another 60 games.
Facts. The World Cup is gonna destroy a lot of players as well, bro, because there's no time to rest.
No, you're going to get a couple of weeks off before the World Cup. So now you've had that time to rest in that 2 weeks. But now, watch how many hamstrings get popped in that first week. Yeah, because now they've had 2 weeks off after going 100 mile an hour all season. Yeah, then they're going to have 2 weeks off. Yeah, the muscle is not going to be up to strength or up to full level. Then you're going to go out and play in different climate. Yeah, different tempo of game. Yeah, up against different nations, so on and so forth. It's not going to be 100 mile an hour. Yeah, but then you're going to still want to play at 100 mile an hour because that's how you are, Declan. Watch how many players do their hamstring in the first round of games.
Yeah, bro, it's going to be a madness.
Yeah. Odegaard is another one. That guy, I'll pay for his flight to America now. You want to go World Cup? Cool. I'll pay for your flight right now. Go and sit in America, mate. Yeah, that guy's an absolute disgrace to my football club. Yeah, how that guy is captain is a shambles. Yeah, every single week I watch him, he gets worse. But he runs around and he presses. No, he don't. The only thing he pressed was his missus, mate. Hence why she had a baby. Like, get out of it. That's true runs. Yeah, he comes on the pitch and just flaps. Like, watch him when he runs. It's like this when he runs. So it makes it look like he's fucking really trying. Fuck off. It's jarring. Yeah. He is the weakest captain I've ever seen at my club. And if we win the league, he's the worst captain ever to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace if we win it with him as captain. Yeah.
No, to be fair, people are starting to call him out now. People are starting to see his lack of authority and stuff like that. It's taken people a while, but people are getting it now.
No, it's jarring though, because they're always 3-4 years too late, man. Hence why they kept Wenger for so long. Hence why this manager's still here 6 years later, 6.5. Yeah, they should have been calling this guy out after 18 months. Yeah, after his first full season, they should have been calling him out, and his job should have been on the line going into the following season, the second full season. Yeah, and then if he had done the madness and gone and won the league when we should have, then cool. Yeah, but he didn't, Rants. Now they've kept him again and again and again and again. How many more years of this? Yeah, and then people like me get called out for it. Oh, you're negative. You just want us to
No, but it's facts though, bro. Like I remember someone said something to me about you, yeah, and I was like, brother, I was like, you ain't told one lie though. Like, you lot can get upset all you want, do you know what I'm saying? But calling out your team, yeah, your team shortcomings is not being a negative, bro. Like the way that people people associate you with calling out your team as being negative, bro. And it was the same for me. It's like, it's not being negative, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling the truth, blood. That's not negativity, bro. It's talking facts, bro. Do you know what I mean? The truth isn't always, it's not always nice to hear, bro. That's life, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because no one can call me a negative fan. Because the funny thing is, yeah, they were like, oh, Rants is negative, bro. Brother, since Michael Carrick's come in, yeah, man had nothing bad to say about no one.
Facts.
You know the ones there, like, we're winning games, I'm happy.
Where's it negative, yeah, when I'm predicting a win nearly every game?
Yeah, but
where's it negative when I said go and win the League Cup final? Yeah, I think we'll win it. Where's it negative when I'm sitting arguing on your channel about the Arsenal Man United game that was coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, about the Chelsea games, I was doing it. Yeah, bro, I predicted a win in nearly every single game this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's it negative when I'm giving the manager praise after a great performance?
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is these men don't watch our channels, Rants. They just watch clips that do the rounds on the
Yeah, but of course, but the thing is, the clips that do the rounds are gonna be the ones where they are perceived to be negative, and also they will make sure that there's absolutely no context in those clips as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what the funny thing is, bro. Like, since Michael Carrick's come in, facts, there's been no one more positive than me. No one. Do you know what I'm saying? Or a lot of these Man United fans will be out here saying, oh, like, I'm not sure that new manager bounce, talking about Oli and all these other things. I'm one of the only ones that can tell you, cool, this is what I want. This is why I want it. This is what I've seen. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm seeing, bro. And this is it. And this is why, I said to you, man, bro, like, I know why we lost the West Ham game, yeah. The honest truth is we drew the West Ham game because Luke Shaw fucked up, bro. Like, that's the truth. Like, it doesn't really matter. However, like, man, I ain't been sticking the boot in on Luke Shaw because he's been good, bro. Yeah. So
you allow it if it's just a little
he made a mistake, bro,
for the last 5-6 games.
He's allowed to make a mistake. And people know I'm not his biggest fan, bro. I've wanted this guy out of my club for ages, Lee, bro. Like, I was leading the Luke Shaw out brigade, from the beginning. Before anyone, bro, I was the one that was calling him out. Nobody before me, bro. I was calling Luke Shaw out from fucking like 2017, bro. And I think he arrived in 2014. So I've wanted the guy out of the club for way longer than half of his tenure here. So no one can accuse me of being a fan of his, bro. You know what I mean? And I've always said that my main issues with him are not his ability as a footballer. It's everything else. Do you know what I'm saying? And he made a mistake there, bro. He made a big fucking mistake. Because if he heads that ball away, we win the game. Like, that's it. Like, he lets the ball bounce for the first time. Then he tries to let it go over his head. Like, what are you doing? But I'm not going to call him out and say, oh, yeah, you're the reason why we lost. Like, so you're a shit footballer. Because, like, he's been playing all right, bro. Do you know what I mean? Harry Maguire's been playing all right. Lissandro's been playing all right. Like, all these guys, even Dallo, I can't stand him. He's been playing all right, bro. So I've just called it 100, bro. I've seen some good team performances. It's very hard to isolate single players and say, yeah, in the 5 games Carrick's been there, they haven't played well because everyone's played a certain level.
Yeah, everyone's
played above a 7 or above out of 10 since Carrick's come in. Everyone, like, on average. So I've been happy with my team. I've been happy with the performances. I've been happy with the football I've seen. I've been happy with the character they've shown. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with the manager. I'm happy with everything, bro. Like, I ain't seen no negatives in the 5 games because we've had to show different things in all of those games.
Be careful, mate. They might clip you for that. Rance's part. Oh no, sorry, that's only when you're negative. My bad.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So, like, bro, like, I ain't seen no negatives. I've seen 5 games where we've had to show different things in every single game. Do you know what I mean?
Played the 2 teams at the top of the league,
bro. That's what I'm saying. And we played the 2 top teams in the league, bro. We're creating a bag of chances as well. We've probably had more goals disallowed, than any other team in those games as well.
Probably.
Because we're just getting goals disallowed like every game.
Yeah, but that's because you're attacking now. Under Amorim, you weren't attacking. So you're actually creating chances now in shots now. Yeah. You had 2 off the line, I think, in that West Ham game.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, at least 1, maybe 2. We got 1 disallowed for offside as well. Against Man City, I think Man City, we had 2 disallowed. Do you know what I'm saying? Was it 3?
3, yeah, you had 3. You had the Mason Mount one right at the end as well.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, we're putting pressure on teams Like, and we're not getting the rub of the green in those situations, and we're still winning games, bro. So, like, I've seen all the positives, and I've seen Man United score 3 goals in the last 5 minutes of games. In the last 5 games, bro, 3 late goals. So it shows that we're playing all the way to the final whistle, and we're still dangerous
you're not
late.
down in tools like you would with the other.
Yeah.
Because
and we're dangerous late,
if
bro.
As manager, you ain't winning them games.
Well, exactly.
You wouldn't have beaten City. You wouldn't have got a draw against West Ham.
Brother, we've shown everything that you need a team to show in those 5 games. We've shown we can defend. We've shown we can keep clean sheets.
1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, calm. We've shown that we can score goals. We've shown we can create chances. We've shown that we can play good football. We've shown that we can show resilience, bruv, as well. And we can turn scorelines around. We can actually go from losing a game or drawing a game to dragging yourself out and getting the results, bro. So, like, what are we fucking doing? Like, how can people be really trying to find negatives, yeah, from one game that we drew against a form team at home, or at their home? All of a sudden, Carrick's not the right guy, and they saw this from the first game and all of this bollocks, bro. It's like, no, you didn't. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, brother, we could barely string back-to-back wins together under the previous manager, and everyone wanted to give him time, and then we've won 4 in a row, and because we didn't make it 5, people are crying, bro. Like, it doesn't even begin to make sense, bro. This manager wasn't winning back-to-back games, bro. And people had more fucking patience for Ruben Amorim. Carrick's won manager of the month, I think, already. He's won manager of the month already. And he's been here for 5 minutes. So how can people actually be going out of their way to try and find something negative about what's happening at the football club right now? Like, it's agenda driven, bro. Like, it's not facts based, because factually, we're the most informed team in the league. Factually, we're playing the best football as well. And we've scored some of the most goals. I think we're second or third for goals scored. Do you know what I'm saying? I think we'll be second or third for chances created as well. Like, we've got a lot of positive things going in our favor, bro. So what the fuck are these lot crying about?
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, but you're not allowed to be happy because you slagged the club off. You don't deserve to celebrate. Yeah, that's why I get told this all the time. If we win the league, don't think you're welcome at the parade. Bro, I don't like people anyway. Why would I stand in London, which is a dump, with hundreds of thousands of fucking randomers? I don't like walking around a supermarket, let alone standing in London, mate, with hundreds of thousands of people there. And not only that, yeah, all these people were moaning and bitching because we didn't slap Chelsea how we probably should have slapped Chelsea the other week, yeah? We still got to the final. Rants, anyone in this chat that watched that fucking watch-along, yeah? That was the most chilled I've been watching a football match under this manager since the cup final, when we won the cup final. Yeah, I was just sat there, bro, I was sat there like this. I was like, these men are rubbish. We'll beat them. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I wasn't just saying that just to be cocky. Yeah, I knew after 10 minutes they weren't going to score against us. Yeah, and then we nicked it right at the end. I was so chilled watching that game. What was that negative then? Yeah, I didn't care if we didn't score because we're in the final.
Yeah, because you was winning anyway. Like, that's what I said before the game. I said I'm not watching the game because there's no onus on Arsenal to score, so they won't try to score. They'll take what Chelsea give them. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't even do a watch along. I said, what's the point?
Yeah. The only way we were getting knocked out of that is if they scored an early goal. And I see after 10 minutes, they didn't want it.
Facts.
Yeah, so I was
from the starting 11, you saw that they didn't set up to attack you straight away. You knew what kind of game it was going to be from the starting 11.
But this is the thing, though, yeah? It's like, I think that both of us are quite fair when we talk about football. Like, people would disagree with that.
Yeah, but really fair doesn't work, Lee, bro. You have to pick a side at all times.
Because, like, obviously, I've stamped my flag to the mast from day one with this manager. Don't want him. Don't rate him. Don't rate the captain.
Yeah, but that's why people ain't listening to you, Lee, because they're like, right, well, he never wanted him anyway. So they perceive that as you're not going to be objective anyway.
But then when I sit there and say, yo, manager got his tactics spot on today. Manager's subs were brilliant today.
But that don't get retweets,
they don't care,
mate.
Because yeah, exactly. Don't get retweets and don't get TikTok views. Yeah, but then what will get them, is me cussing out the captain yesterday and the manager for his subs yesterday. Yeah. Oh, look, he's being negative again. Oh, come on, it's a tough away game. Why are you being negative? Well, cool. Why don't you clip me up when I was positive after Bayern Munich then? Yeah, why don't you clip me up after all the wins that we've had against teams? Atleti, Chelsea, so on and so forth. Yeah, they don't do that. They do that with you as well. Yeah, they only clip you up to make you look negative. But you don't like Luke Shaw. But if Luke Shaw's playing well, you're going to say he's played well. If he has a stinker, yeah, you're going to say it. Yeah, but you're not going to go and cuss him out for that mistake the other night because that's out of character since Carrick's been there.
Yeah, it has. We always know that he can have those moments, but do you know what I mean?
Every player plays well, I'll say he's played well, whether I rate him or not. Yeah, I don't rate Odegaard one bit. I think he's a crap footballer. Yeah, but if he has a good game, yeah, I'll say, yo, you were brilliant today. Yeah, same with Madueke the other week. Madueke, yeah, I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Bruges, where he slapped some top bins. I think it was Bruges. Yeah, outstanding performance. Yeah, I don't want him here. I never wanted him here. Yeah, but when he does what he done yesterday or the day before, yeah, that goal masked how bad he was in that game. Oh, why he scored a goal. Yeah, he scored a goal. He got a 6.9 on Sofa score. Who cares, bro? Yeah, who cares? That performance was a typical Noni Madueke performance, but he just scammed the goal. Yeah, it's like watching Mohamed Salah stink out the gaff every week, but now the goals are dried up. Yeah, people on his case. Well, he was doing that, but nicking goals. Yeah, it's jarring.
No, but you're spot on, bro. I said the same thing about Brian, bro. It's so easy for me to sit here and say, oh, Brian's got, do you know what I mean, 9 GA and fucking, I don't know, it's 9 in like 18 or something like that. But bro, like I've said it after every game, yeah, where he's been scoring, I was saying I need more from him performance-wise. It's not enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, and I could easily do the mutant thing and say, wow, what do you mean? Like 4 goals in 5 games and that. What do you mean? Like my player's better than yours. I'm like, bro, he's not playing well, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit here and do the gaslighting. A lot of fans will do that.
Yeah,
they'll do that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when Saka was playing shit, yeah, but he was masking it with GA, bro. I was telling you, man, I was like, this guy's stinking the place out and getting GA from corner kicks, bro. And people were telling me that I had a fucking agenda. Now look at him.
Yeah. But this is what it is, though. But this is why people jump on every bandwagon going, because they're so desperate to get the clicks. Bro, I turn up actually, I say I turn up every day. I didn't do a stream yesterday because I finished it about 10 in the morning. I looked at the time, it was fucking 9:45. I was like, what have I been sat for 4 hours, 5 hours? But at the same time, it's like, I turn up every single day, bro. Every single day, win, lose, or draw. When it all goes down the pan, these men all disappear. But then breaking news about Thomas Frank, they all jump all over that. Let's get the most. Oh, I want to be the first one to put Thomas Frank news out. Bro, what are you talking about? I've not done a single video on my second channel about Thomas Frank, bro. Why?
Yeah. I could have jumped on that as well because no one cares.
30k views out of that. Yeah, I ain't interested in it. Yeah, I use that channel to sit there and watch football. That's it. I probably will start doing some uploads in the summer because obviously the World Cup's on. I want to have a bit of a chill before the World Cup. Yeah, but at the same time, I could have done a video about your game the other night. I could have done Chelsea drop points to Leeds. Yeah, but these men jump on everything. I could have done an Ange Postecoglou reaction video.
Yeah, but even what's his name said that to me in my branching out. Matisse said that. Matisse was like, bro, like you could do way more things on your channel, and I noticed you don't do it. And I said, yeah, because I just don't care, bro. You know them ones, because he even said you could do like reactions to rival teams. People want to see it. I was like, if people want to see it, then when I'm live on Twitch or whatever, like I'll discuss it. Like for what? I'm not going out of my way to make a video. I don't give a shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't care enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely don't do, I don't do this just for engagement and to get clips. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if I did it, like bro, people don't understand. I'm extremely good at winding people up if I really want to, bro. That just doesn't motivate me. You know them ones. Like I could be out here just trolling, and getting mad clicks, bro.
If you had done a reaction video after Arsenal dropped points to Brentford, bro,
that would have gone crazy. That would have gone crazy. Yeah, it would have gone crazy. You know what I mean? It would have, like literally. But I just
every time Arsenal drop points, if you drop an Arsenal video, you'll do 100k views off of that every time.
Easy, bro. Like, easy, bro. I could have put on my shades, for 8 minutes, and just done a video. You know, I could have.
Bottle jobs. The bottle started.
I could have, but I just can't be asked, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like the thing is, we're live every day. So you do a video, a lot of people that watch you live ain't going to watch the uploads and vice versa. Yeah. So the ones that do watch live will be asking you about that anyway. They'll be asking, Rants, what did you think of the Arsenal game? Lee, what did you think about Ange getting sacked? Lee, did you see this? Lee, did you see that? Yeah. So I'm not going to waste 10, 15 minutes of my day, yeah, just chatting shit for extra fucking 20k views. Who cares? Yeah, when it comes to the summer, I'm going to do more uploads. Yeah, because I want to see some of this summer. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, transfer videos are the easiest way to get interaction. We can write any old shit. Arsenal will link to Julian Alvarez. Says who? Says who?
Yeah,
we didn't sign him, did we?
on Twitter.
Yeah, says some journalist who's never got a thing right in his life. It's true though, isn't it? How many of these friends? You said Arsenal, Man United are massive football clubs. Every single day in the summer, we're linked to 3 players. And that transfer window's open for about 100 odd days. Yes, that's 300 players. How many players do we sign?
United have done like a window with about 200, 250 different players linked to us, bro. It's crazy, bro.
And how many did you sign? Probably about 4.
If that, bro.
Yeah.
Out of the ones that we were actually linked with, bro, it could have been less than 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's always one that just comes out of nowhere and it's just announced. And it's like, right, hang on a minute. Who's this? Nobody reported that, mate. Yeah, it's all a load of rubbish, bro. Yeah. And even when I do transfer videos, which I've stopped doing recently, last 2 years maybe, even when I was doing them, I weren't saying this is definitely happening. Oh my God, this would be amazing. Why is it every player that's linked to a club, they're amazing? It definitely help us. Why? Because it's all about engagement farming. Why don't you say
like, it's all right to be linked with a player and just not rate them, or you can just say, you know what, I don't know much about them. You can also say that, bro. It's like everyone's a fucking expert on players as soon as they're linked with their club. It's like, bro, you heard and you Googled, man, and you watched one compilation and now you know everything about this guy. It's like, do me a favor, bro.
Yeah. I've had people telling me that Zubimendi's brilliant and press resistant. And they're sitting arguing with me that he's press resistant and he's this and he's that and he's good on the ball defensively. I'm like, are you watching a different game? Yeah. And then as soon as you shut them down and say, well, how many games did you watch him before Arsenal then? Oh, well, I didn't. Well, how do you know then? Well, because you've seen him at Arsenal. And if you're going off of what he's done at Arsenal, mate, he's not press resistant. He's a liability defensively. Yeah. So you're making it up. That's all they do. It's jarring. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just jarring. Yeah. Because people have cottoned on to the fact that you can just lie and the lie has spread rapid. Yeah. Be ultra positive. Yeah. Lie. Yeah. And make out we're the best at everything. And every player's amazing. You'll get a load of traction.
Yeah, but you need to understand that this little pocket of YouTube is about getting stuff out as fast as possible. It's not about being rightly. It's not about being accurate. It's about, can I get this news out before everyone else, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Loads of people put shit out there that's lies or complete bollocks, yeah, but they get it out first. They capitalize on the traction, and that's what it is.
I can't remember what player it was the other day before the window shut. And he was apparently linked to us. Yeah, everyone's dropping their videos. This player's coming. Oh, he's going. It's a great sign if Arsenal get him this and that. Yeah, literally, as their videos were dropping, Fabrizio muddied a lot of them and said he ain't linked to Arsenal.
Madness.
I was just like, what are we talking about? Right. Yeah, that Rodrigo Mendoza is a perfect example of that, Shabazz. Facts. Yeah, he plays for Elche. Well, he don't. He plays for Atleti now. He plays for Elche, Farmers League, right? I get told, why are you watching this dead Elche game against Osasuna or dead this against that team and blah, blah, blah. But as soon as he's linked to our club, yeah, that was it. Tonali, that was the player. And he muddied him real quick. Yeah, but that guy is a bench player at Elche. They've just been promoted, Rants. All of a sudden, he's going to walk into Arsenal's midfield. He's amazing on the ball. He's this, he's that. And I'm like, oh, he's a good player, a tidy player.
Right.
But he holds bench at Elche. Yeah, and then he ends up signing for Atleti for 16 million. Yeah, he was never coming to Arsenal. Yildiz was the latest fashionable one. Then he goes and signs a new contract. He was never coming to Arsenal. Why would Yildiz leave Italy? Why? He can go to any team in Italy he wants. And he's at the biggest club, or one of them anyway.
No, facts.
Yeah, it's like Julian Alvarez plays in the Farmers League, right? Why do you watch the La Liga League? It's shit. They're cool. Why do you want Julian Alvarez then? Because he's got less goals than Gyökeres. And he plays in the Farmers League. Like, Jokeris is apparently the enemy of football. He's crap. But Alvarez is the greatest player of all time. Yeah. But he's got less goals in the Farmers League in more minutes than my striker. Make it all make sense. Nico Williams, another one. His links to Liverpool today. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying. These men get bored, bro, and they just make stories up.
Yeah, there's been no conversations there. You know what I mean? That
he ain't going
anywhere.
He's on 300 grand a week at Bilbao. Yeah, and he's been crap for years.
Yeah, yes.
He's rubbish.
Pure facts.
He's rubbish. Facts. The only reason he's got a gig is because he's mates with Lamine Yamal. That's it.
That's mental. Yeah,
his brother's better than him,
bro.
Yeah, Inaki Williams is better than him. I've been saying it for years. And Nico Williams scores the odd good goal every day. It's like watching Doku. When Doku raps on top bins after dribbling past 4, it looks amazing. He does it once a season. Same with Nico Williams. He's got a cracking goal the other week. Then he had a biblical stinker and subbed at half time the other day.
And yeah, in fact, Sobo got linked to Liverpool, Real Madrid today. He said, Real Madrid have made official contact with Liverpool. Have they?
Of course they have. That's his agent trying to get him a new contract on higher wage. Yeah, that's if that story is even true anyway. Yeah, it's like, bro, these journalists wake up in the morning and go, right, Odegaard, yeah, the fans on his case, yeah, they're still on his case the next day. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll link him to Bayern Munich. Yeah, Arsenal are looking to offload Odegaard in the summer. Bayern Munich are amongst the suitors. Really? Yeah, that one. Don't even get me started on that media outlet. Yeah, that mutant that writes for them. Yeah, I can't remember. Javier Parapena, his name is. Yeah. That guy is an absolute wrong'un. Yeah, he links Alberto Malero to Arsenal. Said that he 60 million deal. Yeah, he'll be signing this summer. He did that last January, right? He then posts out another story a couple of weeks later saying the same thing. Yeah, he's had conversations with Arteta. It's a perfect sign. Arteta sees him as a perfect player for his system. He then goes in the summer, yeah, to Villarreal for 16 million. What happened to the 60 to Arsenal? It was a done deal, right? These men chat absolute crap for him. Yeah, and it's so jarring because people fall for it every day. Yeah, because it's constant. And you're right. People just want to be the first to get it out. Right? But this is what the mainstream media do. They don't care whether it's right. They just put it out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, first to put it out. Yeah, and then you see them deleting tweets off of TNT or BT or whatever it's called, or these big accounts, massive accounts like yellow tick company accounts. Yeah, they're putting stuff out and then they have to scramble around and delete their tweets 2 hours later. Yeah, because it's now not true. Yeah, but then people have jumped off of the back of that because a big account said it. A verified company is saying that this is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone's doing their copy and paste, yeah, all over Twitter, all over all these other apps. And they're making videos on it. And it turns out it's fake. Oh, are you going to do a video saying you got it wrong and it was fake in the first place? Oh, no, you're not, because you got your 30K views.
But this is it.
25K retweets.
Really, exactly.
It's annoying, man. It is annoying because this app has gone down the Swanee, mate. Yeah, social media, football social media in general has. Yeah, because it's not about who's reporting the right news. It's who can just chat the most shit. Yeah, rivals are rattled. No, they're not. Nobody is rattled by Arsenal. Arsenal are scary. Says who? Yeah, I think my title the other night for my emergency meeting is Arsenal were so scared they shit themselves. Arsenal were so scary they shit themselves.
Yeah,
they're scared of themselves. Yeah, nobody's scared, bro. When I walk around here, when I was with North in Barcelona, Madrid, place like that, yeah, we just go up to random people and go like, "Would you say Arteta at your club?" Nah, it's rubbish, mate. Nobody rates this manager apart from Arsenal fans. I was in the Betis club shop, yeah, with Daryl Williams. Bless up, Daryl. I was in the Betis club shop asking Betis fans would they take him over Pellegrini. They were saying no. That's Betis, bruv. Like, Betis fans don't want him. Nobody wants him. North had some geezer on his channel, yeah. He was outside having a cigarette a couple of weeks back, yeah, when he was staying in my hotel. And this guy, he was an Inter fan. He said he wouldn't have him at Inter Milan. Why? I thought fans around the world idolise this guy, yeah. Like, every club will want him, right? Really? Well, their fans don't. So again, it's just a load of rubbish. Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that guy was cussing big time in Spanish. Yeah, he was going mad. Everywhere, bro. Nobody rates it. You go and ask any football fan outside of the Arsenal fan base, whether they rate Mikel Arteta, doesn't matter what country they're from, what team they support, they all say no.
Spaniards wouldn't like the way he's playing anyway. They wouldn't rate it at all.
But then all you get is, yeah, but if he went to Barcelona, he'd be allowed to have a bit more freedom. He has to play like that because it's the Premier League. He'd get more space in La Liga. So he wouldn't play like that if he was Barca manager. Brother, he's not going to Barca.
He would never get that job, bro. They're cool, bruv. No.
He'd never get the Madrid job. He'd never get the Barca job. He'd never get the Bayern job. Or the PSG job.
Yeah, the football's crazy.
Straight away, they're gone. But apparently every club in the world would want him. Well, who wants him? Because all 4 of them have changed managers. Not one of them wanted him. But they've all changed managers since 23 season when we bottled 8-point lead. Why weren't they all knocking down his front door saying, we want you? You've had Arsenal in the title race. Why? Real Madrid have changed manager twice. The perfect club for him is Getafe. And even they play better football than us, and they're shit.
No, I hear it.
It's funny though, man. It's just like, it's getting to the point where it's not funny anymore. It's just boring, Rants. It's like, I'm bored of it. Just win. Just win the title, mate. Just win a title because I'm bored. I'll just sit there and talk about other clubs on the other channel.
There it is. You know what I mean? You lot, make sure we get these lights up as well. 1.8K in here, bro. What you got coming up for the rest of the day anyway, bro?
I don't even know. I might do a press conference reaction later. Listen to this guy waffle again. I ain't doing any watch-alongs or anything. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Man City won again, did they?
Yep.
Wow. Who knew?
Hey, you lot, who's live for the redirect, bro? I'm going to be live on Twitch gaming later.
Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do the Aston Villa Newcastle game.
Oh, it's in half an hour. Yeah, all right, cool. Set that up. I'll redirect, innit?
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I'll do that now. Yeah, I'll do the Aston Villa Newcastle game. I didn't even know that was on.
Yeah. I thought about it, but yeah, I'm gonna be on Twitch gaming.
Let me quickly set that up. Is that FA Cup in it?
Yep.
Who you got in the FA Cup, man?
Me, myself, and I, mate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I'm chilling. I'm saying I got a hot meal waiting for me, blood. I'm gonna make some burgers, mate. So that's me. I'm chilling, bruv. No FA Cup for me today, bruv.
Let's have a bit of Newcastle. There we go. Right, I'll set that up now. Pop to the shop quick.
Man said Liverpool Brighton this evening. Oh shit, yeah, of course, and yeah, into Juventus also.
Ooh. Yeah, that's set up. I don't know if you'll be able to find it straight away though.
No, it's there. It's there.
Yeah, you got it,
yeah? Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's what I mean. So yeah, but I'm chilling, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna redirect to Lee's watch along, man.
Oh,
big up everyone.
Won again, Rants. Sorry, they won again. We need them up.
Who won?
Millwall, bruv. They won again.
Up where? To what? The championship?
No, they're looking for promotion to the Prem.
No way, Millwall.
I swear, I need them up.
Oh,
they're
wow.
They're third in the league, bro. 5 points off top.
Fuck, how's that happen?
Mad, isn't it?
Oh wow. Millwall in the Prem. Imagine
to be fair, Ipswich have got 2 games in hand, so they can go right above them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they're in the playoff spots. Hull City, if they win, they'll go above them. Yeah, they'll still be in the playoffs, even if the teams that have got games in hand win.
Wait, mad.
Well, mate, we need them up. We need them up and West Ham to stay up.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolute
Millwall West Ham is mental. Oh my days, guys.
Yeah, that'd be absolute scenes. We will be there.
That's football heritage derby. That is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Proper.
So,
yeah, proper.
That'll be interesting, man. But nah, big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? Run up the likes. Make sure you lot keep an eye on the Discord as well, bruv. And I'll be live over on Twitch probably in about an hour and a bit.